Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be making a chat system, and in this chat system actually you can send messages from one computer and they'll go to the other. That means we're using a database, and of course we're using Firebase. So the website looks like this. I haven't put much of CSS into it. So basically I'm going to open two tabs of it. Okay? So you can see the latest message is hello. I sent it just a while ago. But now I can change my name to something like um, okay. So I'm here on Code Dragon. So I'm gonna submit that name. I'm gonna submit that name here. So I can send a hello message right here. Send, and you can see it'll appear here. And then I can send a hi message over here from as Code Dragon. And see, a problem with this is that since I'm living on the same computer, the local storage which I'm using to save the names is actually conflicting. But when you do it on two different computers, it works. But otherwise, you can see the message will change. So if I say, how are you? The message will change in here as well. Only the name is kind of conflicting because of the local storage. If you don't know what local storage is, it's like a built-in database in every website. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. Okay. So over here, like you can see, username is I'm random, and now it's Code Dragon. But what's gonna happen is it might change over here too, because the local storage changes based on your computer. Let's see, it didn't change. It changed over here as well. Yeah, I got confused for a second. Because it's for each computer. It's not related to the website or which tab I've opened. It's related to the computer. So if I change the name on the same computer, then on that computer, no matter how many ever times I open the website, it's gonna stay the same unless I change it again. But that's the only problem. Otherwise, it works. So in this video, I'm just gonna explain the HTML, and then I'll explain the JS in another episode if I can. So basically, this is the HTML. I don't know, some problems with wrappers recently, but that's fine. So of course, start off with normal doc type HTML, head, some bootstrap, and then these three main lines of code connect me to my database, which is Firebase. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did. So these are not database specific. You don't need to get them from your database. You can just copy these pieces of code and put them in your header tag, and that will connect you to Firebase. Then the title, and I connected it to CSS. That's the end of my head, and now a body onload chat. That's a function which I'll explain in JS if I make another episode. Then I centered my input, my buttons. This is like a button on click submit name. Then I made a P main chat room, a P latest message, PID paragraph. Basically what I did over here, I just made like a chat room and a latest message over here. So whenever, like when you load the body, it's going to call this function, and that function is going to go to my database, fetch the latest entry, and enter it into paragraph. Then I try to create a div class word slash div and PID equals paragraph 2. Okay? So basically what I did is when you send a message, it's gonna appear in paragraph 2, but I had some problems with it, so it's still gonna appear in paragraph. So yeah, it's kind of not working really, but yeah. Another problem you guys want to notice is that when I send a message, it's not gonna come under or above, but I don't know how to fix that. So if you guys can help me, and then yeah, that'll be appreciated. And then there's another input where you can send your message, and then there's a button right here called send, and when you click it, you get to send. It's gonna call the function send, and script source script.js. Yeah. I don't think I did much in CSS actually. I just styled the words, which was this div, so I can give it a height and a width and a background color, white smoke. That's basically what I did for this. I can give you a little peek at the JS for now. So this is like all my Firebase stuff. I'll do that like I will teach you how to do that later. And these are some of the functions I wrote. Get data, and then had to put data in. Yeah, sure. I'll explain all this in another episode. But if you guys want another episode, then I'll do one later. And if you guys can help me in making send our messages come one after the other instead of them overlapping and going on the same paragraph and removing the previous messages, then write it in the comments. Thank you.